Good morning and welcome to this week's Explorers Club. I'm Miss Mary, the Storytime Programmer at the Faulkner County Library in Conway, Arkansas, and today we are going to draw a bear with square shapes, and we are going to learn how to make some simple little bird feeders that you can put out in your yard. Let's get started. All right, to draw a bear using nothing but square shapes, we're going to use this book from the series Drawing with Shapes is Fun by Jo Marie Anderson and published by Power Kids Press, New York. All right, here we go. We are going to draw a bear using nothing but squares. And the book starts off, bears have fur to keep warm. Let's draw a bear. Okay, it says draw a blue square to start your bear. And I'm going to be very upfront. I'm not always the best at drawing squares, but I'm going to give it my all today. I guess if you wanted to be really precise, you could use a ruler. Oh, that's not too bad. There's a blue square. Now draw a green square for the head of your bear. And it's kind of turned, so it's kind of like a diamond. So let's see here. Maybe like that. Yeah. Okay, ooh, I wonder what comes next. Draw a yellow square for the tummy of your bear. Okay, here we go. Tummy, 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 tummy. Oh, look at that little square yellow tummy. Not too shabby. Oh, I'm getting excited. Draw two small purple squares for the ears of your bear. Okay, so up here on this green, kind of towards the top or the peak, here comes one. Here we go, and then I've got to draw another one over here. I've done better, but it'll do, it'll do. We're gonna keep going. Draw orange squares for two of your bear's paws. So I need to do one on each side here and here. Looks like they're a little bit higher than the tummy squares. So I'm gonna start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, because squares have how many sides? That's right, 4 sides. 2. I wonder what we'll draw after the paws. Let's see. Draw 2 pink squares for 2 more paws. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Ooh, okay. These are bigger than the orange ones. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. What else does our bear still need? Add 3 red squares to the head of your bear. So it looks like there's a little square inside each ear and then a square kind of to make the muzzle inside the green one. So I'm going to do the one in the ears first. This one's kind of hard. My marker does not have a very fine point. But there's that one, and let's see. Okay, whew. I wonder what comes next. Add 3 small black squares for the face of your bear. Okay, I don't have black. I'm going to use this brown marker. So let's see. There's like another diamond solid square in the middle of the red square, kind of for the nose, and then 2 squares here for eyes. So let's draw the one in the middle first for the nose. Ooh, I think that's it. Is there anything else our bear is missing? Oh, it says nice work coloring your bear. Okay. I think I'm going to use crayons to color in my bear. Okay, ta-da! There is my bear made of squares. Oh, what are your bears with squares look like? Last week we talked a little bit about hibernation, and I think at one point I mentioned the word migration. And migrating animals are animals that move with the weather. So for instance, if it starts to get too cold here where we live in Arkansas for certain animals, they may migrate south towards warmer weather and then come back. So I was thinking about birds because there are Arkansas birds that do migrate and there are Arkansas birds that don't. They just stay here in Arkansas all year round. That's right, because there's only one bird species that we know of that hibernates. But anyway, so Arkansas is a really good place to bird watch. Not only do we have a lot of birds that live here, there are a lot of birds that stop here on their migration paths. And there are two reasons for this. One is the Mississippi River that runs down the east side of Arkansas, and a lot of birds follow that river area down to the south and then back up to the north. Also, we've got a lot of natural, a lot of natural land in Arkansas with a lot of trees and other things that birds look for cover and for food. So some Arkansas birds that do migrate and leave before it gets really cold like it is now are crows, geese, doves, and various waterfowls. But you guys, there are a lot of birds that stay. And I don't know if this list is all not necessarily Arkansas birds, but this is a list of birds that do stay and don't migrate when it gets cold. Mallards, mallard ducks, ravens, magpies, black-capped chickadees, northern cardinals, turkey vultures, red-tailed hawks, great horned owls, and European starlings. And if I don't think I'm mistaken, I could be, again, not a bird expert, but starlings are those little kind of black birds that hang out on our power lines and in our trees, and they move and fly around in great big groups. I know that there's some by my house, kind of over by the high school and the Chick-fil-A on Prince Street. So those are birds that stay. And I was thinking, what can we do to help the birds that migrate on their way south or their way north? And what can we do to help the birds that stay here even when it's cold in the winter time? Well, birds do a lot of things naturally. They use their feathers to make little pockets of air that keep them warm, kind of like a coat. Yeah, kind of like your coat kind of helps trap pockets of air around you. That's what bird feathers do in the winter. But it also is nice to put out some food for the birds. So I thought we could make some very simple cereal or Cheerio bird feeders. I made one earlier that looks like this, just using some Cheerios, a chenille stem, and some twine. This one's in a circle. I may make some in other shapes. What do you think? Yeah, let's get started. Okay, the first shape I made was just a simple circle, and then I put this twine at the top so I could hang it off of a branch or anything else outside. I thought Valentine's Day is coming up that I would try to make a heart-shaped one. I think the easiest thing is to make the shape first and then to put the Cheerios on it. So I'm gonna try to make a heart shape. think what I'm doing here, well, let's wait. I'm trying to make a little place where I can put some string in to hang it. So I'm gonna see if I can thread over doubles here. Okay. It works, it works. Most attractive heart ever, but I'm gonna twist these around to kind of make a loop that I can put my string in. Ta-da! Let me cut some string. Thread that through that hole. I'm gonna put a double knot right here. Here we go. Well, it doesn't keep its heart shape, but it's I wonder if they could perch on it. I made a funky 3-leaf clover bird feeder, and it started out as a heart, but probably won't stay that way when I hang it up. Bird feeder, and then just the simple circle that I made before I got on camera today. So now I am going to go ask Mr. Zach, our gardening programmer, if I can hang these up in the library garden in the back. All right, everybody. Mr. Zach said that yes, we could hang these up in the back. And so for my first one, I found this small cedar tree here in the back, and I am just going to hang it right here. All right, guys, it's kind of hard to see. I untied my loop, and so I could retie it here on, I forget what these are called. Anyway, this wooden structure over the bench behind the library that we have this greenery that grows over. So I hung one there. I'm gonna get down and take a picture of it from below. There it is. That's where I hung it. Yeah. Well, I think we might have some birds eating them pretty soon. And for our last one, I hung it here. You see right there, the one that started out as a heart, on the holly bush on the other side of the library. I can hear the train and birds. It is very cold, but it is very beautiful out here today. Thank you for joining me at Explorers Club. Remember, if you want the materials, the free materials to do these activities at home, click the link with this post. This week we'll be giving out the toasted or Cheerios, chenille stems, and twine. And of course, a photocopy of the bear made entirely by Drawing Squares. Stay safe, stay warm, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.